My paper was not so very, I did not stretch well, not good, but okay, let's put here. Will you follow me?
Yes.
You see my reference?
Yes, we can see your reference.
So in the first moment, I don't care a lot about precision, be like exactly what I see. I think more about the freshness and the transparency, and I think more about the composition, how I will play with the background. And usually I do background just for show the light, but I try explore this like a little bit abstract, but just for be more expressive. And in the face, I care a lot. I work the best that possible, but not for be portrait. Sometimes look like portrait, but I don't care a lot to be portrait like when I have some commission. I like to paint, and I change everything that I want to. I think this is not so good. It's, sometimes I say I need to change this, and I start changing many things. In this case, I will not. I will try preserve everything possible and do the best in best way for share the way that I really like to show in the face. For example, the expression. I like his expression. Yes. This guy failing, and I say I would like to paint with cap like captain, but I will not. I will not spend too much time for that. I just start work in dark part, like here. This I use the pigment a little bit strong. You start to make transition here. And a little bit more warm here. Here in that part. More red. Will be very light. Like this. Here, we start to make some kind of transition. Must to be fast because dry very fast. Violet, cobalt and alizarin for make some kind of violet here. You try with every information that you see, and together, like you put more violet here. And try to solve this. They try work and finish with in the second layer. I try don't back more here. For this, I need to wait a little bit, be dry here. Wait. Here I need to clean a little bit. And I try connect every details. Here you come and make the nostril now, or don't back here more. Sometimes I need back. I try not, but sometimes I need back here. Here will be strong. Clean a little bit. Here, eu continue with the eyes, another side, a little bit light. Here too, neck. Make some kind of shadow here.
I've just got a question that's come in saying, do you always start with the nose? What's the sequence?
No,
when you paint
not
a face?
always.
Paint a face?
No, not always, but sometimes yes, sometimes not. This is depend of the reference. I did not choose what I for where I will start. I just feel that sometimes can be for the nose, sometimes not. This is not rules for me. Okay, here I will back and finish this part. Okay.
It just amazes me the smallest amount of dark can make such a dramatic effect to a painting.
I'm sorry. Could you ask again?
I was just making a statement that the smallest amount of dark value or dark color can make such a dramatic effect to the painting.
Yes, it's true. It's true. And really, they contrast make like magic. They contrast look like magic. When you start to play with contrast,
yes,
everything changes. We need just to know where you must work, but it's not complicated, of course. But it's very important you do well in the right place.
yes.
Okay. Now I have coffee. Amazing wife did for me because I told her don't have coffee. She wake up too. Cheers.
Cheers.
I will not point the same when I am drink wine, but it will be nice now. Here, I start to make some kind of shadow.
is good painting. The other one is a practice one. So,
Dry very fast. I'm scared about the I don't know why. Maybe the conditional air is strong. I'm not sure. Dry brush here to make the beers. And here. You connect some colors. The two. Use my nails for make some almost dry, for make some light, highlight here or some hair like this. And here I will connect to some color. A little bit strong. Now you work in the mouse. Here a little bit light, not light, but lighter. The same. Here a little bit dark, or make some kind of the lips, the lips here, and just water. And here I use my finger now for make some kind of the hair. I need it. And I work in the shadow, strong, because it's too wet. This. I have the mouse here, almost red. It's a little bit yellow here. not yellow, more warm.
Mhm.
Okay. Here, you back, you put color here with alizarin and make some rose part here with orange alizarin, very light. Here the same. You work a little bit with blue color here. Light, light here. A little bit color too. Okay. You work in the eyes.
A question's just come in about your brushes you're using at the moment for fine detail. What sort of brushes are they?
This is CD7 Mr. Newton. You try show. This is, can you see? Maybe.
Oh, so help. Winter Newton Series 7. Okay, sable. Yes, can't get. So they're sable brushes.
Yes, this is a really great brush. My favorite. Okay. Almost, this part's almost done. Just make some kind of wrinkle because this make more expressive.
Are there any particular characteristics you look at in a model that are particularly compelling for you to make a good painting?
No, I'm sorry, I did not understand your question.
Are there any particular characteristics in a model, in a person that you paint, that make you want to paint that person? Is it their type of, is it their expression, or is it their skin color or their hair? Or...
I think this is something that touched my soul. This I look somebody, say, I would like to paint this guy. I usually, sometimes because it can be because the history, they like, sometimes because how he's looking, his hair, his clothes. I like to tell story always. I don't like to paint nothing from the internet. I like to say who this guy, where I meet him, what he was done, what he does.
Yes.
And sometimes I take pictures in the street and I don't know about these people. And but I know where I was, with who I was, what I was doing there. This for me is important. And sometimes daylight is call my attention. Sometimes not just daylight. I try capture more the daylight. The history is better. But a lot of guys, when I saw him, say, "Oh, I usually like paint this guy," because I don't know something. I cannot explain well why, but I call my attention. I do like to paint.
Understand.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I need you back here in cobalt, ultramarine. Make this some kind of the texture in the hair or show the hair, but I don't want to work a lot here. I just make some volume. Here, for example, I work a little bit in the hair, in the ears. You work a little bit more dark here. Make this better. Dry brush. Here, I use my nails to make some hair. Here you put a little bit color. Here. Just for show the hair too.
Yes.
Here. So here, almost done. I need to work a little bit more in the top for make some kind of contrast here. Yes, in here too.
You're using a sort of yellow orange for that, are you?
I use orange and a little bit dirt color because I have here
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
colors, and I use just for make
Just
some better. Here too, I need some kind of texture. Here too. Not a lot. Oh, this is strong. Don't like when it's too strong. Don't lose the transparency. Okay, here almost done. I work a little bit in his clothes for make some kind of details. Now, if you strong pigment, I use ultramarine
yes.
and permanent mouth. a little bit alizarin too. Okay. Small brush for make detail here. And here.
More coffee.
Of almost what? Here?
I just said more coffee.
Okay. And here, and I come for this details. I will work a little bit more here, just for make some contrast. Here too. Not a lot. Okay. I work just in the face a little bit more now for make a really nice job here. For example, in his beard. I can stop like that, but I like to work more and make this better. Like now. Or put some line. Use now a little bit my spatula for make small hair. My nails will not work well here.
Mhm.
Red and cobalt. Let's strong color here a little bit more. Make more contrast. True. Now use my here, last one. I think will be the last touch. Touch. Okay. You mix ultramarine with dirt color here for show better the eyes. The light in the eyes. Enough. That need to work more. Okay. Forgot just one details. What you hear?
That looks amazing. Just amazing.
And then you take this for see how this works.
Absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. Fabulous.
Just fabulous.
Just wonderful.
Thank you. I cannot see well, maybe.
It looks
Mm.
looks great.
Fantastic. Can we all unmute now and give him a round of applause?
We can. That would be a wonderful idea.
Thank you. Right.
This is Ev Hales, the president, talking. I just want to say thank you for a most inspiring demonstration. You've chosen an angle for portrait that is really quite difficult. I don't think there's too many people who would choose to paint the face from that foreshortened angle. And you've done it with such skill and finesse that the result is truly extraordinary. Your explanation was really clear, and I love the tonal things you did right at the beginning that made it obvious for everybody how to think about and how to look at the 3D form of a face when you're painting. I love the work on hot press paper because I love that myself, and it always just, the colors just glow. I also like the way you're working with the pace of the painting and the paint itself, giving the paint time to settle and to look at what's actually happening is really interesting. Your control of edges is just masterful, and your brush work is a delight to watch. It's calligraphic and just the pressure that you put the brush down and you get that perfect beginning and end to the brush marks that you're doing. I was fascinated with the tonal, the tone of the neck in particular. And when that first went on, it looked miles too dark. And of course, it's dried back just perfectly. So I think on behalf of everybody, I can just say thanks so much for sharing and explaining. I know it's not easy in a second language to enunciate and talk while you're painting. That's not easy in your own language, let alone in a second language. But we really do appreciate the time and the effort that you've made tonight to give us an absolutely stellar demonstration. Thank you so much.
I appreciate your words, and thank you so much for the opportunity. This is really, for me, it's not easy for painting the talk. When I'm teaching, I can do small step by steps, okay. But when I make them, usually I never talk. I just paint.
Yeah.
And but it was fun. I like, and I like it. I am very proud about a lot of people watching. And I would say thank you for everybody. I don't say thank you because too early to you, but for me, just say, looks the same. I imagine that everybody wake up early for what? After no, there is very late, maybe evening now, I think.
Portuguese or Spanish?
Yeah.
The-
No, I mean, it's
Sorry.
wonderful that we can share this way, isn't it, across the world with different people. It's fabulous, actually, to be able to watch you up close and benefit from all the years of your expertise. And members, you can find more about Eudes and his work and follow him. He does workshops all over the world, and he's very generous with what he shares online. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind you dropping him a note and telling him how much you appreciated what we've seen tonight. It's been really very, very special.
Obrigado.
No, so one Brazilian people. Portuguese.
Muy bien, amigo.
Gracias.
It's Joseph here. That was excellent.
Oh, Joseph, thank you so much.
Muy bien, bravissimo.
Grazie mille, amigo. I'm very happy for the
I'll tell you
opportunity.
what, I wouldn't get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do it. Forget it.
Thank you for inviting, and really happy for the opportunity. I hope that I can do or see you in person soon.
Oh, I'm sure one of these days we'll meet up somewhere, and you should come to Australia. It's a beautiful place to come to.
I'm sure. I have never been in Australia. Should be nice.
Muchas gracias, amigo. Adiós.